Launching a product online. In this video, I will introduce 4 successful strategies for product launching online. Please follow up till the end of my video. Every product, market, and demographic is different. Despite this, the steps to a great online product launch generally fit into a simple outline. Create a strategy, develop your tactics, launch your product, and avoid common mistakes. First of all, we have to create our strategy for product launching. Your strategy begins with discovering your target audience. For any business, this will lead to building out lists and creating unique and specific audience. Email lists, social media lists, mailing lists, all this can build a relationship with your prospective customer base. Once you build your context list and audience, you can determine the most accurate and effective sales hooks. You will already have positioned yourself as a trusted authority through repeated contexts and valuable context. Develop your tactics. So how do you build your authority with your customer? How do you get them excited for a product launch online? You need to keep their attention without your market efforts and make sure that they are still interested by time you are ready to sell. This requires tactics. 4 or more tactics. Tell your customer a story. Your customers need to contact with your business and your products emotionally. Telling your customers a narrative helps them understand the context of your brand, your products, and your service. It also helps them to relate to your brand rather than thinking of your brand as just another company. Offer your customer value. Perceived value is a key. As your customer continue to engage with your product, you need to offer them something of value, whether it is valuable content or a discount or eventual products. Create events for your customers to participate in. An event excites customers and build their sense of anticipation, encouraging them to further engage with your brand. Live streams have become a popular way to contact with your customers, and it's not inexpensive at all. It's very inexpensive and organic level. Show your customer social evidence. Customers don't trust advertising very much these days. Showing your customer social evidence through social media sharing and testimonials, building your credibility. This will also build your social media accounts, which will benefit your company in the future. Interact with your customers. Don't just send messages out into the void. Contact with your customers on a personal level, especially through social media campaigns and emails. Respond professionally in timing fashions to any message of your customer, since customer service starts before the purchase does. These are all mental triggers that will encourage your customers to follow your brand. Once your product launches, you need to seek an actual commitment. This requires different strategies. Remember that the customer is always right. Throughout your campaign, you will get a sense of what the market wants. Sell what your market needs, not what you want to sell them. This is a lesson learned by Amazon. Amazon wants to sell phones, but customers didn't want another smartphone options. Modify your product offerings based on feedback. If your customer has suggestions, listen to them and know what they want. Then the more of their boxes you can check, the more likely you are to sell your products. Define your launch path. What is a launch path? There are many different types of product launches depending on the product, what you are selling, and the type of the company you have. A well-established business is going to have a launch path from a startup company. An entrepreneur will have a different launch path from a small business. Your launch may consist of a new type of product or service that already similar to your existing offerings. Alternatively, it may be radically different type of products, something that the market have never seen before. In e-commerce launch, you have the benefit of creating a lean launch. If you are already established your company or your customer base, you don't need a significant amount of paid advertising. Instead, you need to do a research of the products and the service customers are interested in. Avoid the common pitfalls. Amazon's pitfalls are obvious. They are selling a product that customers aren't interested in. They didn't do the market research required to determine customers really wanted in a phone, and they are going to go against a number of already established options. Many mistakes can you make are obvious, but others may be a little more subtle. Here are some of the common pitfalls. Not having a list of interested customers. You don't need to start with a list, but you need to end with one. Don't assume that because you don't have a list yet, you can't make one. As your customer list grows, it will also begin to grow faster. Failing to properly form and identifying your products. As noted, the product that you want to sell isn't necessarily the product you are going to end up selling. The early stages of your marketing will lead to refining and modifying the product. Not having an expert in smartphones and smartphones development could have helped Amazon. If you don't have an expert, you should acquire one as possible. They will tell you what direction to move into. Trying to rely solely upon expertise, but the same token, just being an expert in something doesn't mean that you are always a marketer. You need to have digital marketing strategies and tactics on your arsenal before you begin your campaign. Over time, your marketing strategy are going to become unique and refined. You will figure out the tactics that work best for your business and your audience. At the same time, you will still need to do the appropriate research each time. I hope you like my video. Please, if you like it, subscribe my channel and press the bell button for more videos uploaded to reach you. Thank you and have a nice day.